Hey everybody, the Reeswarrel here, and welcome back to more of Stygian Reign of the Old Ones. Okay. I was gonna say I was having some tech issues. It was mostly just my internet being a penis. I also decided to load a game. I'm back on my quit save now, so it doesn't matter. But no, basically, I wanted to just see what happened if I actually decided to do the degrading stuff inside of the drugstore. So basically putting on the outfit for the drug guy and just see what happens. It's not really worth it, to be honest. Like, you essentially get the items that you need for your addiction. So, like, you could get some cigs, but I don't believe you get all that many. So it really isn't worth the degradation. Alright, anyway. Okay, I could just do that. I never realised this guy was actually unique. Which I should have kind of noticed. Oh god. He's got them crazy eyes. You see a withered old man sitting bent over one of the tables. He appears to be in the midst of a heated argument with his bag. The fiery light in his yellowish eyes contrasts sharply with his wary physique. I get it, cut it out, I said. Dawkins, I tell you one last time. If I ever hear your bloody voice again, I'll break your damn piss pot of a bottle. Do you hear me? All of you. The old man suddenly turns to you and his fiery gaze meets yours. You're early, cabin boy. Good. Sit down and drink some ale with me. Cabin boy? I think you've mistaken me for someone else. Have I? Or perhaps we're all in a ship, in a damned ship sailing through the blank forsaken waters, eh? That may make you a cabin boy, alright. He turns to his bag. What did you say to me, you foul-mouthed horseborn? The old man turns to you again. Ah yes, the ship. Can its name be Arkham? He smiles a toothless smile. Perhaps there is wisdom in your words. He is not with you again. Long Tom. Just when I thought you came to your bloody senses. Now I'll be sitting here drinking my ale, or whatever this horse piss is. He registers your presence again. What did you say, cabin boy? Who are you talking to? What's in the bag? What's in the box? Oh god. I'm insane. He's insane. We might get along. I too have a bag with little people inside. Who do you got in there? Oh, there we go. You mean in my bag here? No one of importance to ye, just the low-life scum of the sea. Noden's lot, like me. He hears something from the bag which upsets him, as far as you can tell. How dare you, hornswoggling bastard? Noden's. And upon Dolphin's backs on a vast crenellate shell wherein rode the Grey Nodens. Lord of the Great Abyss. You'll learn more about him in your time on deck, cabin boy. You may even serve... Oh, I got knowledge. Nice. You may even serve the needs of the gods... of the god of the great deep, like I do. Nodens is not like those cold, tyrannical, unfeeling gods that rule this realm now. He finds purpose in mortals. Although rarely. Shut your trap, Peters. I like this guy. I better go. He's not with you again. Long time I thought you'd... Oh, right, yeah. I like how I can say I too have a bag. Oh. The sudden vigilance burns in the old man's eyes. Tell me then, cabin boy, before you leave. Why do you follow the man who sails the whirlpools of reality? You mean the Dismal Man? Dismal? Why are they different colours? Dismal? Yes, that's bloody fitting. Now answer me question, cabin boy. His voice has taken on a cold and intimidating tone. He's pulling me into his spiderweb step by step, but the call is so sweet, irresistible. Am I doing this because I'm paranoid, or is it because I'm crazy? Or both? I believe he'll have answers to this mystery. Perhaps he does, but ask yourself if those answers will actually make you feel better or worse than before. He suddenly bends down to his bag. What? Peter's found another one? Goodbye. Alright, you'll have what you want. When? Whenever I decide to leave this rat hole of a tavern, of course. No one here is going anywhere. Triton's grabbed your wife. Okay. Can I go upstairs? Nope. You have to pay the owner first. Blah blah blah. Yeah, these are no one new. What about this chick? Hello again. So haven't my misfortunes won't that be bored you? Whatever. What are you doing in Arkham? I really wish I knew. It's a mystery to me as well. I was waiting for the release of Hollow Hearts at a hotel in LA when Bernie called. He's my manager. Bernie wanted me to meet a private funder in Arkham. Okay. I think we've already read all of this. So you can still afford staying there. Dollar becoming obsolete and all. I know some people. You see Bernie later? Alright. I see. Yeah, nothing too interesting. Alright. Well, the outsider's still waiting for us. How close am I to leveling up? I probably aren't close at all. I'm also not entirely sure what I was doing. If I'm gonna be completely honest. I gain some health. Wait, C doesn't open up character? Wait. Oh, that's why. Oh, God. Wait. Who? Oh, did I... Oh, I spoke to this guy. I thought it was a cutscene. That's probably why I couldn't click on this. Yeah, it was. I'm at 87 of 200. My senses are at 3. Oh, that's probably because of the alcohol. Being paranoid and intoxicated doesn't actually dull any of my other senses, which is quite nice. Right, journal I suppose. I'm trying to think what I need to do. Go to Stanley's house on Main Street. Use the pocket watch to... Oh! Yeah, Cornelius got tracked and killed by cult fanatics. Dead man's charity. While writhing in his death throes, Cornelius exhorted me to keep his watch and use it for a cause that I believe in. Maybe I can trade it for something that would appease my scientific curiosities. Perhaps a book. A book? Okay. Then we have Stanley Franklin. The meaning of the poem, investigate the statuette. Antique store might be a good place to start. Oh, okay, I should keep an eye out for someone who can tell me more about this frightening figurine. Oh, okay. Main Street. Map. That's where we currently... Oh, we're on Riverside. So he's over here. I kind of want to go back to French Hill. I mean, yes, we witnessed a horror there, but at the same time, there's not really much else we can do. It's more the fact I didn't really explore all that much in this area. Aside from, you know, Cornelius getting killed. I believe it was French. Yeah, it was here. There's the antiques shop. It's just a random ass dude. God would have given you wings. Ooh. Another reason I just want to take everything. If he wanted you to fly. Nearly all of French Hill's timber houses look deserted, presuming the inhabitants were lucky enough to survive at all. Yeah, they seem to have some things growing outside. Lies in here is your god. Ooh, I got a few cigs. That'll quench my addiction. Are these guys the crazies? Oh god. From his face alone he looks crazy. You see a man who has blackened his face and hands with paint. He's performing some kind of pantomime show. He's unaware of your presence. Oops. Oh god. Did that fuck things up? I pressed F1. It seems it's fine. It's not hard to say that beneath his ridiculous posturing, something is deeply wrong. The man's weary visage shows he's been at this for a long time, for a long while, and the exertion of staying in character is wearing him down. Are you alright? He reacts with comic surprise. His startled eyes show nothing but the shallow character he is portraying. Who are you? He shrugs theatrically and begins another one of his vulgar sketches. You are no longer sure whether this is a performance or the sole mode of existence for this bizarre fellow. Poor guy. Slow down, Willie. Oh. A revolting smell attacks your nostrils as you approach the homeless man, as if some small animal had died under his stained clothes. What is it, mister? Do I smell? Then stay a few damned yards away. Who is that man with paint all over his face? Oh, don't you know Coley Willie? I thought everybody knew Coley. You know, he has movies. The theatrical performances. He was a real celebrity, you know. Not Coley Willie, but the fella himself. Sam Rodney. Never found him funny myself. In better days a friend took took me to one of his shows, making all that money scoffing at black folks. The Black Day came for us all in the end, didn't it? White, yellow, black, everybody. Okay, who was he performing for? Some mob fellas used to come and see him, now and then, not anymore. Watching the same thing over and over got boring probably. And other folks don't like to go anywhere near him, probably find him creepy, can't blame him. They don't like to be near me either. So here we are, Mr. Coley and the... He tries to think of something. Stinky. He's still putting on a show? I don't know if I'd call it a show anymore, mister. I've been hanging around with him for a while now, and he never became Sam Rodney again. Not even once. I guess he is flat out Coley Willie now. I need to go. You know that this is getting boring. Who are you? Oh, you look creepy. Oh, lovely. I like that. I don't even get any sort of dialogue from him, it's just dots. Okay, you see a determined but pallid-looking woman in her 30s. Her outfit hints at a metropolitan sensibility. You sense an air of hypochondria about this mysterious woman. Excuse me, sir, I'd like to ask you something if I may. How can I refuse such a beauty? Please, madam, I'm listening. I'm looking for my husband. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure that's the guy who just got killed, wasn't it? I'm looking for my husband, a slender, long-faced gentleman from Boston. His name is Randolph Carter. All I know is that he arrived in Arkham. Do you know him? Or his whereabouts? Have I not seen him? Randolph Carter. I don't know if I've seen him, but the name does not ring a bell. I see. Randolph the Dreamwalker. I see, thank you, sir. I better continue my search. How did you get separated? I'm sorry, but I should be looking for him. Goodbye. Excuse you. I want to talk. Fine. Where the hell's that then? Randolph the Dreamwalker. Find the man Randolph Carter. I thought I'd already met him. Slender, long-faced man, was her words. She got to keep in mind in case I run across him. Oh. I'm confused. Alright. Randolph Carter. Can I go in here? This beautiful mansion somehow remains unscathed and is obviously still occupied, though the relentless vein root have begun to assault it most aggressively. Indeed. I kind of wish my mouse would be locked to the game, but unfortunately not the case. I can see it goes to my other monitor. This charred and decrepit place, which once hosted many events and receptions as the Gentleman's Club of Arkham, has been rechristened the Blackened Club by the surviving locals, and serves as Wax Face's criminal fortress. Ooh, I can go in here. Oh, I may as well search around. Why not? Yeah, I might be able to get some things. Oh god. Is that the kids? Copper wires. Is that kids? They're just playing with yo-yos? Leave. This place is ours. What's your business, grown-up? They don't really have anything of use. A child's imagination perseveres, even in the most trying of times. Cannot imagine this. The damp walls of this enclosure now serve as a cold and dismal haven for a group of orphan children. Could not imagine living in a world like this. Or growing up in a world like this, more so. Hey, a shiv! Magnificent Horatio flyer. The Magnificent Horatio. Oh, there it is. A small handout promoting the Arkham leg of a touring magic show. Oh. Well, $1 or 50 cents. Not bad. Huh. Interesting. I may as well go into the house, see what's inside. Why not? Amidst the undescribable chaos of the Black Day, the sagging gambrel roofs were buffeted by an apocalyptic storm of unparalleled force. Yet they still managed to, you know. Oh, that's why I couldn't go in. The door is tightly locked, but there's a dusty button alongside, adjacent to a rectangular panel similar to a speaker. Ring the bell. A voice sizzles from the speaker. What do you want? Can I come in? No. Alright. Try again. Who are you? Tell me, suspicious voice on the door, are you real? A deep sigh is heard from the speakers. Raving lunatics. Darn, I can't go in there then. It's a bit of a shame. Oh! Oh, can I siphon this? I don't have any lockpicks. Fuck. The vehicle's locked. Antiques. Wait, can I buy? I don't remember if I'm able to buy lockpicks from the antique shop. I'll wait here. You got it, outsider. Oh, that was one of those, like, earthquakes again, I think. I wonder if I could trade the locket for the book. Probably not. Oh! Like to pay... yeah, there we go. Like to pay with 6 for your wares. I have all the 6 I need. You don't sell lockpicks, do you? Nope. You do sell a gun, though. Oh, right. Silver ring. Silver necklace. Cornelius's pocket watch. I could actually just sell it, but no. I really want to do number 6, but I don't know what that would do. I intend to consummate the dying wish of a person who fell victim to the cultists. Of all the possible things that could be wished for in the world or in this world or the next, did this person specifically entreat you to pester me during my studies? You're rather becoming a nuisance to me. Your endearing nature never fails to draw me to your humble shop, Isidore. I'm up to my elbows redacting this atrocious translation of Sefer Raziel. Is that Hammerlock? So could you just state your business and leave me be? I crave the work of an astute and scientific mind as opposed to all this knick-knackery. My fondness for the intrinsic traits of the mind has brought me to your lair of eccentricity. Ooh. Number 2. It's odd that in spite of all these current anomalies that lie beyond one's ken, you still pursue the path of reason. Yet I can't see how this zeal of yours has anything to do with consummating the will of the deceased. It was his final request and I used this watch for something I believe in. He bequeathed this keepsake to me so that I might use it in accord with my own convictions. The dying man bequeathed his heirloom to me and I intend to trade it for something special. Number 2. Quite the idealist this fallen soul must have been, and equally charitable in his ways, a rare breed in this foul pandemonium. Let me see. Leans over the item with his jeweller's loop. I guess it's loop. Isidore scrutinises the watch for a few moments. It's evident that the hapless victim's heirloom has captured his attention. It's handmade, 24-karat gold-plated, and is of near impeccable craftsmanship. There is an inscription, V. Ricoletti, leading me to conclude that it's Italian. Could be 100 years old, still ticking away gracefully. You can see that this person had exquisite taste. May have just the item to commemorate his memory. Sifts through the objects in the glass case, then through the cabinets. As he's about to give up, he spots it. Ah, there it is. Studies in Logic, edited by none other than Charles Sanders Peirce. The famous logician who propounded almost 50 years ago that Boolean functions could be implemented in electrical circuits. The binary logic of his pragmatism is a tad too reductive for my own inquiries into truth, but it's a sign of the times and might serve you well. If you're lying to me, know that there will be no shortage of space in... Is that Gehenom? Sounds like we've made a deal. He blows the dust off the cover of the weighty book. Hands it to you, then places the watch inside the glass case. It was nice doing business with you. Now if you'll allow me, I have a long and complicated text to decipher. Thanks, Isidore. Goodbye. Yay! I made story progress. Apparently. Wait. That's the poem. Mirror fragment. Oh god, what was it called? Empty kerosene. Yep, that's it. Where the fuck? It's not a blank notebook. Spiked collar. Gift from the lunatic clerk. Ah, right, yeah. Okay, I'm looking for the book. How am I so blind? Oh, it's there. God. Awards the reader with a skill point in science. Well, there you go. I'm exhausted! Nice! After spending rather challenging but otherwise mind-provoking hours reading C.S. Peirce's pivotal work, you finally become well-versed in advanced logic algebra. Your science has increased by 1. Nice. And I'm now exhausted. Which means my... I don't know what that actually does. Can I sell the book? I don't think it has any sort of things. I wonder. No. Does kind of suck that I can't sell the book. Oh well. 10%. I think the more I bug him, the more his prices rise. No, I think being tired increases the reaction. Or decreases your reaction. I believe so. Oh, there you go. It decreases mind, will, and presence. And, oh yeah, and 2 to reaction. Thought so. Sheesh. Alright, well I need some lockpicks. Unfortunately. To be fair, getting them's not too bad. That's the drugstore. I don't even know if I can get anything from these. Who's this? Not sure. Ooh! Why did I take damage? Did I injure myself gathering up equipment? Or whatever the hell was in that, like, pile of crap? Ew. Anything that would make the butterflies flit. I'm curious what her response will be. 36 for a nice long one back in the back alley. All the special tricks included, but no finishing inside. If you want a second round, you'll have to pay again. I wish I had that much. No thanks. Alright. Can't go inside there. Did I ever go in here? I mean, I vaguely remember going in here, but I can't remember if there was stuff I could have done. I do remember the sound for this place being rather creepy. Still rather creepy. I need a fucking crowbar too. I've also forgot that performance in this place is not the best. Create a sealed shut. Yeah, I need a crowbar. I could probably get both. Oh god, the frame rate's terrible. What? Oh, okay, I can't scroll. God, just get me out of this fucking place. Eh. It's not that bad, but my god, the performance just drops for some reason. And I don't know why. Right. So the old eel house. I mean, I may as well go ahead to sleep, if I can. I kind of wish there was just a place I could go to. Yeah. That's not here, you know? A place I didn't have to buy, basically. Any new patrons? Ooh! Technically, no. I don't have time for this. If you'll excuse me. I really hope I can rest. I want to rest in the attic. Of course! 46. Perfect. I need a rest. Mostly because I'm exhausted. Oh. Every time that happens it creeps me out because I'm like, what the hell's happening? Yeah, nothing new. Alright, yeah, let's just rest. Don't care. Wait, so that's me. Easier progression escape. Medical research. Oh. General, alcohol, raw opium. General. So he has 2 more points. Scout. And read? Why can't I get him to read? I'm hungry too. Fuck. Scientific research. Gunpowder or springs. Keep watch. Gambling. I would like to gamble. And then just general scientific research, I guess. Yeah. Let's hope we gain some health. See, the thing is, it says about, like, an encounter. Oh god. This is weird. It's a dream, I guess. Oh god, I see a face, like, right at the bottom. That's rather creepy. So, though you're not exactly acquainted with your immediate surroundings here in this desolate urban setting, you don't feel like a stranger either. Is this Arkham? Perhaps a forgotten corner of which you've never seen. Amidst the... is that Cimmerian? Stillness, there stands a forlorn figure, barely present but inescapably real. He seems to be walking towards a certain house along the street before stopping to look at you. This place alien, yet almost familiar. His aloofness is in contrast with his contemplative eyes, under which you glimpse a sea of wonder. Isn't that the heart of the matter, to be somewhere foreign, to escape? If I must form a conjecture, a strong desire must have conduced to the peculiar circumstances of our meeting. Looks at you attentively with unblinking eyes. You're a wanderer, like me perhaps. The timbre of his voice consists of sublime overtones. Why would you be here if you weren't? Where is everyone? It seems our path have crossed in this vast realm lying beneath the prosiness of the conscious world. As for your question, I am just another lost passenger, so don't expect all the answers from me. Broodingly, but the real question revolves around you, doesn't it? Perhaps you've been compelled to seek a memory which isn't yours at all. His eyes darken. You emanate a tragic aura, source of which is most dire. And what do you seek? A brief pause, and his definitive answer cuts right through the tension of Stygian abstractness. Inspiration. Know this, wanderer. There will be a price to pay when you have no option but to cling to visions. But to cling with two visions brim with inutterable horrors in order to procure your only means of subsistence, I guess. However maddening they may be. Tell me who you are, I must know. I won't grant an answer that easily. Knowledge of someone is a powerful thing, and this premise applies even in dreams. I'll offer you a chance since you've intruded my fantasy. I'll tell you of my journey, and you will tell me who I am. In a frigid but lyrical tone, refraining from the pagantry of the mundane, a boy shall wander into the path of prophecy. Nebulous is the truth of all things future and past, dwelling beyond the serpent's lair for none but him to see. Only the forbidden he shall thereafter seek, lurking in the labyrinths, so forgotten and forlorn. Plagued will be those upon whom he shall touch, hailed by the oblivion which they will have forborne. Carried away to his fantasy on wings ethereal, a toilsome quest he shall embark upon sedulously? Resplendence of his dreams, however, is not to remain, thus the search for the silver key must begin duly. Exalted he will be in the deathless continuum, wild and free, resigning from the world to embrace all that was and all will ever be. Answer me then, wanderer. Who am I? Guess a name. Guessing game. Let me. I have no answer. His face assumes an unfavourable expression. To walk the dreamlands you should be able to read the signs that lie beyond what is suggested to you. It seems that you are not endowed with such a capability. Whoa! Jesus. Wait, so the apparition blacker than the fathomless, uncharted gulfs of spatial remoteness descended fiendishly upon you. Try to fight the night terror with my survival skill. Though you exert tremendous willpower, night terror's wicked grip remains strong. But soon the terror, daunted by your resolution, recedes as insidiously as it encroached. The strange man now looks approbative? I don't know half of these words. Perhaps you lack a keen intellect, but your will makes you resolute. You seem to be endowed with the proper traits to guide you in the dreamlands. My name is Randolph Carter. There it is. Diverts his gaze to the dulcet skies. Now if you excuse me, I must cover a long way to eternity. Randolph Carter, I guess I met your wife. She's looking all over for you. Oh. I lost more sanity. Fuck. Which means my sanity is even lower. Plan learned. Recoil reducer. Specimen jar. Ooh. So... oh, we both visited a strange place in our dreams. My sanity's 20? Oh. Dream updated. Randolph the Dreamwalker. Speak to Carter's wife. Okay, I need to go back to French Hill. I also need to eat. While I remember. I have tinned food, don't I? No, I guess not. Might need to buy some provisions. Oh, I can't eat that either. Ah, crap. Oh. Corn is a liquor base. Wheat is also a liquor base, of course. I just assumed it was food. Aren't I foolish? Oh. Oh, there she is. You see, you find Sonia showing Marino a picture and asking in a distressed voice whether he's seen a man named Randolph Carter. Ooh. Excuse me, miss, but I met this Randolph Carter. You have? Oh, please, do tell. Her words are cut off by an impertinent Marino. Senora... I don't know how you actually say that. Whatever. Of high standards such as yourself shouldn't pay attention to a man who can barely pay for my services. Mr. Know-It-All here probably wants to squeeze you, that's all. It's rude to interrupt a lady, Marino. Now, miss. Ignore you, Marino interrupts you yet again. Well, I'm sorry. Bitch. Allow me to serve you our finest liquor. Pours whiskey from the bottle. His face is very familiar, actually. Let me look at that picture again. So, filling her glass, Marino throws you a mean gaze. So Sonia is looking straight at you as if her life depends on what you're about to tell her. So, did you really see my Randolph? I did indeed, miss, in the queerest way imaginable. Green bow tie. It was a tweet. Wait. He didn't have blonde hair. She looks perplexed but intrigued. Then if I'm to believe you, so you must provide some details about him. He had a wide chin, thin lips and wore a silk jacket, green bow tie and vest. Was it green? He had a wide face. I don't know which one it is, to be honest. He didn't have a narrow face. Blue eyes and wore a tweed jacket. It's either 2 or 3. 3. Crap. Reload! I want the experience. I take autosave. Yeah, that's perfect. Ah, bollocks. Yeah, it was number 2. He did have a wide chin. Oh well. Not my fault. I didn't know. Like, he had a narrow head as well. Because it was, like, long and thin. Okay. Excuse me, miss, but I met this Randolph Carter. Boom. Boom. Rude to interrupt. I did indeed, in the queerest way. He had a wide chin, thin lips, and wore a silk jacket. Surprised that it was number 2. Son of a bitch. Oh yes, very accurate. He used to wear that for special occasions, just as he did to the journalist convention where we met. So strange. Were you acquainted with him before? I wasn't, but the extra realism of the vision almost seemed to suggest otherwise. Anxiously, so what was he doing or where was he going? Did he tell you anything else apart from his name? He told me that he sought inspiration, whatever that implies. Shudders and her eyes become teary. Just like he wrote in his last letter. Oh, he's here. He must be alive then. How did he communicate with you, and why you instead of me, I wonder?